Hi there. All right, I'm going to teach you how to quickly set up a meetup event so you can be a hostess in the 1 in 6 sistership group. So the first thing you do is you go to your meetup and you see it says welcome Shelly. It'll say welcome whoever you are. And if you go down to your groups, click on the group, it'll bring this up. So it's taking a second for it to load. But what you're going to notice is once you're an organizer of the group, that you actually have this red button illuminated here, this create event. So I could either create a new event, I could copy a past event, I can edit a save draft. So if you want to start something and then save it, then you can go back to it. But I'm going to create a new event. So here it comes. All right, so give it a title, give it something fun. I will do happy hour Italian style. That was in there from before. Since we had an Italian happy hour, that was kind of a fun event. It's going to be for tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. The duration, I'll set it to an hour and a half. I'm going to upload a photo now. And normally I would upload a fun photo, something colorful. I'd save something to my desktop, but in this case, I haven't saved anything to my desktop for this. So I'm just going to use this picture of myself just to show you how this works. So you want to crop it and center it. There I am looking all beautiful. Okay, I'm saving the photo now. Happy hour Italian style. There is that beautiful photo. And now just put a quick description. Let's have some fun. Now I'm going to copy and paste the RSV policy as well as the emancipate fee policy. And I'm going to do that from the one-pager document that spells this out. I also have this, it's in the description of the group, or you can copy it from a past event. So it's actually really easy to get your hands on that. But here it is right here. I'm copying, copy, paste, because I'm going to add a small fee. You don't have to as a hostess. It's really up to you. It helps to cover the meetup expenditures, and it helps to be able to give a donation to Emancipate, but it's not a requirement. It does help to drive up attendance. So I've noticed that events with a fee have a 70 to 80% attendance rate versus 30 to 40% if you don't charge one. So totally up to you as a hostess, but I'm putting that in there because I'm going to charge it. And ignore that. I think that's only showing because I'm the owner of the group. And you can add like indoor or outdoor. You can add mask required, COVID vaccination required, anything under the COVID safety measures that you want. At this point then, I skipped over this, add a venue. So I'm going to put the backspace on Anderson Lane, because that's where we had the Italian happy hour. So you literally just put the address in and it pops up. It has a cool little map in there. How to find us. I will have a table reserved under my name. So whatever you need to put in there to tell people how to find you, or you could put your phone number if you're okay with sharing that. This is a private group, so it's only people in the group that will see that. Like I said, you can put any COVID information you want, then come down here to the host. The host is me, so it automatically populates that. If it's you, it'll automatically populate you. Here's where you can add another host. So let's say me and Kirsten here are going to host this event. Or let's say she's not now, so I can remove her. So that's pretty easy. And now down here in the optional settings, you can add attendee limit. I don't tend to use the other things. Maybe, let's see, 10 people. That's all we're going to have for this. Allow guests. I normally click that. So somebody can bring a friend. So they can go ahead and register for themselves and somebody else. You can click this to RSVP start and end time. So it'll open the system for RSVPs now, and then it'll close it like at the start of the meetup or the day of the meetup or one day before. If you don't want people like being able to RSVP right before, I don't typically enable this. It's just preference. So you can play around with that. Event fee. Okay, so if I do charge an event fee, this is the most important thing. It has to be the second option down. So we don't take money directly from members. We don't take cash. We don't Venmo there on the spot, because everything goes into a bank account where I reconcile everything and pay the meetup fees and give whatever is left over to charity, which, like I said before, right now that's Emancipate. So I'm going to click the second option down. And it's important to know that you can't do this from your phone. You can't set an event fee from the phone app. You can only do it from the desktop computer, just FYI. And then I'll put the amount in here. It's already kind of pre-populated because I've used it a few times. We don't offer refunds if we take a fee for something. And so then at that point, all I would do is hit this publish button down here, this red button, but I could also preview it. So I'm going to hit that right now to see what that looks like. Ooh, look at my nice little picture there. Happy hour Italian style. Okay, there's some details. There's the what we charge the fee for, so people don't ask so many questions. There's the RSVP policy, which will help you out as a hostess so that people don't kind of blank you at the last moment. And then that's what people will see. They'll see the fee of $3. They'll see 10 spots left. So now at this point, I could go ahead and publish it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that because obviously I don't want to publish this, but that's really it. I mean, it literally takes a few minutes to set up an event and you are off and running. And that is it on setting up and hosting a meetup event.